As human beings, we are all connected to the earth. We are one with earth, there is no separation. With that said, today I want to talk about women, and as women, we are directly connected to the moon. Males, they're connected to the sun. Sun, male, female energy is the moon. So when you understand that the feminine energy is connected to the moon, then you have to understand that the moon has different cycles, the same as the female, because we get menstruation, and because we get menstruation, we receive the menstruation in different cycles, and our menstruation also has different cycles in them. You understand? So right now I want to speak mostly about menstruation when you actually get your cycle, not the other cycles before then. So when you receive your cycle, it is usually a direct reflection of your state of being in that specific time. It prepares you to understand which cycle of being your life is at that present moment. What do I mean? So for example, if you are receiving your period, let's say on a new moon. So a new moon is usually new beginnings. The word says it all. It's new beginnings, and new beginnings can come in different ways. It can come with new opportunities. It can come with new people, new friendships, new relationships, new money, or different ways, a new way of thinking. And that can also come as a death. A new beginning can come through a loss of a loved one, death. It could also come through breakups. It could also come with a realization of a person who was in your life and that is no longer aligned with you. And when you understand that because it's a new moon and you're receiving your periods on a new moon, that means that you have to move in a different way. Because if things are new, then you need to get yourself prepared. You need to prepare for. I actually believe that you must always be preparing for life. And the best way to prepare for life is to, I guess, engage in activities that keep you strong mentally. And it's very important that we understand that to be prepared or to be healing or to be doing a spiritual journey is a holistic thing. It is not one thing. It's body, mind, and soul. It's all these three things, and you must take care of all these things, three things: body, mind, and soul. But I digress. What I was talking about is the menstruation. So with the new moon, it could also come as a death. It means you need to prepare yourself for a death that is coming, or a death of a state of being, a death of a way of thinking, a death of old belief systems, And a lot of times, because we're not paying attention, we are not aware, and when things start happening, we feel like we are shocked into a new way of being or a new way of showing up. But when you understand that you are connected to the moon as a female, then you know exactly how to move. I'll make another example, like maybe let's do the full moon. So with the full moon, completion of cycles. And with the full moon, it could actually be completions and preparation for a new beginning, understanding that you have reached a certain state of completing a cycle, which could be completing an understanding of your state of being, understanding that certain things are no longer aligning with you and you are preparing to go into something that is different. It tells you that the chapter of your life that you have been in is completely closed. The lesson that you were supposed to learn, you have learned it. That's when you receive your period on a full moon. But today I just wanted to just give a highlight of the connection between feminine energy and the moon, and how the moon is giving you an advantage to understand self, to better self, and more than anything, to actually flow with the energy of the earth. Because if you're opposing the flow of the earth, then you find that things get more difficult. But if you are flowing directly with the way earth is moving, the way your energy is moving, because your body and the world and the earth is always communicating to you, telling you exactly where you are, where you're supposed to be, and how you're supposed to be moving. But we are too busy with all these other things and not actually paying attention to what is being communicated, the advantage that you have. And it is very understandable, because to even talk about periods, we have been taught to see them as dirty. We have been taught to see them as witchy, that it's unclean, that it's used in spells, and yes, it's true. Some of it is true. Some of the menstruation blood can be used in spells, I guess, in manifestations, because it is the power. That's why we are taught to see it as dirt. But when you understand the energy that comes with receiving a period and understanding the strength and power of creation, then you get to move differently, you know. So I will make another video where I get into the different phases of the moon and what each and every phase talks about and what it means for you as a female, and how you're supposed to be moving when you see your period coming at a specific time. I think it's information that is important to have, information that you can use. I believe that acquiring knowledge gives you an advantage in moving in this physical reality. And there's always information being given to you by the earth, by your body, by the entire state of creation. It's just that we need to be aware and understand how that moves in our own lives. So with that said, I am Shadow, and this is Shadow Work. Cheers.